Hi, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chukwunyere and I'm your relationship coach. I'm really excited that you're here with me, and this is like our first ever educative video. And this is not just going to be a channel where I would come alone and talk. I'm going to have my wife make some special appearances as often as possible, and we're going to be dealing with a lot of things or topics on relationships, marriage, being single, and all of that. Okay, so let's watch out for a lot more videos of me with my wife and my wife alone, sometimes. Okay, all right, so today we're going to be talking about three important things you need to look out for when making a decision on who to get married to. Three important things that you need to look out for when making a decision on who to get married to. Okay, so there are three things that I think are very important, and I've termed them PVC. One is purpose, the other is values, and the third is character. Purpose, values, and character. So let's start with purpose. Purpose is the reason why you were existing. Purpose is the reason why you were created. And it's important that before you get married or before you decide to actually get married to someone, it's important to actually ask yourself this question: why was I created? What is my mission here on earth? Because I believe that when you're able to identify your mission here on earth, why you were created, it would help you to have a clear understanding of who to be your mate. Because that way you are able to identify the right person who fits properly to your mission, to your vision, and to your purpose in life. That way you can actually fulfill your destinies together, because marriage should help you fulfill your destiny. So if you're with somebody who doesn't know where they're going to, or you don't know where you're going to, it'll be difficult, to navigate life. So it's important to first understand what your purpose in life is, and then that would help you to identify the type of person who you want to go into a relationship or marriage relationship with. So if that person doesn't fit, you would know. And, like I would always say, you don't have any business going into a marriage relationship if you don't know what your purpose is. And you don't have any business with someone who doesn't know what their purpose in life is. Because marriage should help you fulfill your purpose and fulfill your destinies. And some of the contents of purpose would be your vision, your goals, your plans, your strategies on how to navigate life. So it's important, to have these components in mind as you are thinking about who to get married to. The second thing is values. Values are those things that are important to you. Values are those things that makes your life meaningful, that you pursue after. Values are those things that define your principles in life and what helps you, the principles through which you navigate life. And it's important to actually understand your values and then be able to find out that person whose values align or are similar with yours. Like I would always say, it's important to marry your tribe. Marry someone who has the same orientation as you in a lot of important issues of life. For instance, spirituality. Yeah, it is not everyone that is a Christian that you should get married to. It is not everyone that is born again that you should get married to, because we have different spiritual orientations. You may believe in the Holy Spirit, and I do not believe in the Holy Spirit. We were going to have clash in that area. You may believe in tithing, tithing, and I may not believe in tithing. We may have issues in that area. So it's important to understand that not everyone should be your wife, even though, or your husband, even though they are from the same religion or from the same culture and all of that. So it's important to look at what are the things that are cultural beliefs that have defined the way we think, our mindset about life. What are the components of values? For instance, finances. Is your money our money? Is my money our money? Or is your money and my money our money? These are the things that can actually become an issue in marriage. Do we have similar values in terms of parenting? How many children do I want to have? How many children do you want to have? So those things that are really important to us in life, it's important to look at these things, ask myself, first of all, that I want to get married to somebody, what are those things that are important to me? And then be able to look for someone who has similar values just like me. Opposites may attract, but similarities will remain. Do not forget that. Opposites may attract, but similarities will remain. Similarities in value. Two will not work together except they agree. This is very important and very critical. Now, the third thing is character. Now, you may be attracted to someone, or you may be very attractive. You have it all, together. You are you are wealthy, you are handsome or beautiful, you have a career going on. If you do not have the right character that helps to sustain a marriage relationship, you won't go far. Because a lot of times the degree of pain, the degree of pleasure or happiness, the degree of sorrow, the degree of unhappiness or happiness that we experience in our marriage relationships or our relationships generally, they are tied to a deficiency or the greatness or the beauty of our character. So character helps to sustain relationships. How far a relationship would go is tied to the strength of the character of both people involved. And that's why it's important that as young people, we build our characters. As a person who wants to get married, build your character, be that person of great character. Let integrity be something that you are made of. Be kind, be nice, be that type of person who has great character, be loving, and then it's important that as you are trying to choose someone you want to be with, let the person you're trying to choose or you're looking at to get married to you have good character, because marriage is not sustained or cannot be sustained by one person's character. It has to be sustained by the two people's character. So you must have to be a person of great character and choose someone who has great character as well, because that's what will sustain your relationship on the long run. The length, the quality of the relationship that you build or marriage relationship that you build is tied to the quality of the characters of both people involved. Yeah, there are lots of divorces out there. There are lots of unpleasant, experiences out there that may make young people feel like marriage is not worth it. No, it's a character deficiency most times. And so if you can work on your character and you choose the person who has great character as well, I think you would go far in your marriage relationship. So before you get married, make sure that you consider purpose, make sure that you consider values, make sure that you consider character. And if you're already married, hey, you can work on these things. You can begin to have that conversation with your spouse. What are our purposes in life? How do we align? How do we work together to help each other fulfill our destinies and fulfill our purposes? Are there areas of values that we're having issues at the moment that has been causing some clash? How do we amend these things? Character issues, that have been causing, lots of problem in our marriage. How do we work on ourselves to improve on our character, to ensure that the outcomes of our marriage become better? So these are the things that you need to look out for. If you want to get married to someone, consider that for yourself and consider the person you're going to choose. And then, of course, if you're married, you can still work on these things. Do not forget, purpose, values, character are very important. Till I come your way next time, thanks for sticking with me today. I remain Chris Chukwunyere, your relationship coach. Have a nice one, and please do not forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel, and let's build successful relationships. Bye, guys.